What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back in Warframe because the Tech Rod update has come out. And you know what that means? A whole lot of cool, good stuff. So I'm going to focus on, of course, the Gyre deal and the armor pieces. You can see those here just on Excalibur, just from me clicking into the pack. You can buy these individually if you want. It'll be 150 if you buy them individually, 110 for buying the pack. So I suggest it. And of course, we have the Gyre Vortengeist, which you can buy independently for 165 platinum. Looking, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys, especially color schemes. Or you can buy the bundle, which includes the Ultranox skin, which I honestly think looks super, super cool. It's just so massive and just, I'm not crazy about the weapon, but I mean, look how cool that looks. Anyway, the Gyre stuff and the cosmetics as well, you can get all for 250. If you add that up, that's gonna be, wow, my goodness, I just had a brain fart. 260. 315, 350, so you'd save 100 platinum, I think. Sorry if my brain is having a bad math fart, but anyways, yeah, so very excited about that. Let's jump on down. Usually what I do is I take my Warframe skins, I quickly do a little bit of a transfer just so you guys can see if I take my current fashion frames on my Gyre, what they look like when they transfer over, just to give you a general idea. Some of them don't always pan out to be all that amazing. Some actually are hidden gems, which are pretty amazing. This looks okay. It's very dark. I do love the gold. We're going to see more of that coming up. I did take a little bit of a sneak peek at some of these, and I'm excited to show you. But I think there's some potential here, but it's a little bit dark for my taste. I could go somewhere with it for sure, but I just found so many others that I absolutely love. I do think there's some potential here. I am a big fan of kind of the white and like emerald kind of looks. But this one I definitely think would need a lot of tweaks. But yeah. And the A slot is a little bit darker. And once again, this does come across a little bit dark. That gold looks phenomenal with some of those metallics. Very, very, very cool. Lots of potential. I think I'll kind of point out some more aspects of the skin when I get to some of the colors I really like. And when I'm going to fashion frame up a couple of these all if I were to completely fashion frame them out and kind of show you what I would do with it. But anyways, here's a little bit of a transfer. This is one I'm not too crazy about, but I want to show you guys whatever I can. So you guys, if your aesthetics are not the same as mine, you still get to see some stuff that, you know, you might strike some interest in you or inspire you a little bit. I think there's some potential here. Once again, kind of the white and blues, white and emeralds definitely got a lot of potential. And this is where we're starting to get into some of the interesting stuff. Once again, we got some gold in the metallics. A grayish or brownish kind of color I think looks really good. Very, of course, everybody knows, I'm going to point this out, very steampunk themed. A very automaton, I believe is the way we would pronounce it. So a created humanoid machine of some kind. Reminds me of the Life of Pi, Life of P. I hate saying it, Life of P. That sounds so weird. But the Life of Pi, Pinocchio-based, like Dark Souls game. It gives me vibes oriented around that. Or there was another Dark Souls like that had like I think a female lead, and I think they were like a puppet or like a automaton or something. So that gives me those kind of vibes. Sorry, I forget the name of it, but getting into the D, E, and F slots, these ones are some of the ones I think good. This one has a little bit of potential here that I would definitely flesh out. Sorry about the cosmetics. Like I said, I'll get into fully fleshed ones here out and when I fashion frame. But I think it's got some potential. Light colored, a little bit of green in there. I would definitely tweak it, probably make a little bit of more vibrancy in this. But this one is a little bit more dark for anyone who's not into the whole vibrancy thing. I get it. This color actually transfers over so good. I don't even know where the green went to. I guess it went into these conduit deals. These, I think when she charges up, these all become like electrified or something. Pretty crazy. But when it comes to this like bronzish or copperish look, I think it looks phenomenal. I think removing the attachments and leaving everything on this as is, maybe changing the green, but leaving everything as is it's perfect. It's perfect. It's stunning. Like, I don't even like even the purple, like just the energy color's good. The dark color, the metallic color, the white, tertiary kind of color. It's just perfect. So you might see this one in one of my final fashion frames. Just saying. And then lastly, in my F slot, very similar. I'm a big fan of the Monarch skin. You guys probably know. Did a little bit of a quick look on that. This one, basically same deal. Different kind of shades, similar colors, but just like the last one, I think this one looks phenomenal. Got the emerald energy color that you can see kind of in these. The gold metallics look great. It's just all around. Once again, kind of a whitish tertiary, some grays in it. I just think it looks super good. So yeah, once again, my own personal aesthetic. So take with it what you will. What I want to do is I'm gonna swap to a brand new Gyre that I farmed up specifically for this episode, and I am going to go purchase the skin. I will just throw this out there. I usually do. I have been purchasing a lot of these skins and stuff myself. I'm happy to do so. I love supporting the devs and their amazing creative works, and I'm gonna do it for my own fashion frame purposes. But just in case you want to show some love, like I said, I am purchasing these myself, and I want to show you guys to hopefully inspire you and get you, I don't know, if you were on the fence about maybe picking this up, maybe this helped you decide if it's for you or not. So, anyways, in its default color scheme, we'll just take a look at really quick. I hate to say it, I don't love it all that much. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem for me. I kind of see where they're going with it, but this skin to me, just my personal taste, screams like steampunk kind of aesthetic. Like, I could see this on an airship in like a steampunky type environment. I don't know, maybe even like coal punk. I don't know. I'm not super into that world of things, so maybe there's some terminology that I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna do some fashion framing up. I'm gonna throw some attachments on there, and I gotta use the new ones. But I'm gonna do some fashion frames. I'll be right back with you guys and show some of that. Alright guys, so quickly bringing you on back, I wanted to show you the attachments up close real quick before we go into the color schemes. And that's mostly because they cover up so much, and I didn't really want to, I wanted to give the skin some justice and kind of show you a little bit of the color schemes that I've come up with and kind of give you my thought process. But for the most part, these shoulder pieces I enjoy quite a bit. They got the cool like tube-like deals that go up and across. I do like these like almost energy infused pieces on there as well. The front is no different. The chest piece, I think, looks pretty cool. It's got almost like a core, energy supply type deal there with these, I don't know, tube-like, I don't know, this steampunky. Like I said, there's probably some terminology, I don't know, but some glassware with some vibrancy inside. Very cool. Some kind of power supply stuff. I mean, just it paired with the skin, I think looks really, really good. It's strange how much the chest piece does sit off the front. That might get adjusted. I don't know, but it does seem like I don't know. Maybe it should be set back a little bit more, maybe a little bit lower. But anyways, and then down to the leg pieces down here, I think they look really, really cool. A little bit of once again, like energy. Power crystal type deal with some energy flow going on down there. It actually looks like it's kind of um, circulating in there. I don't know. Very cool though. I really do like, especially the leg and the shoulder pieces. I think look fantastic. The chest piece, once again, I do like. It just seems like it's protrudes off the chest a little bit, and maybe that's just me. It might grow on me, you know, especially on different frames. It'll sit a little different, but it's cool. It's cool. I'd like to see it on like Lavos and you know some other frames, but maybe a Nova. But anyways, I did want to jump out and you know I'm gonna do some randomizations, but first I do want to show you the color schemes that I've come up with, and then I'll go through and do some randomizations with you guys. But right off the bat, first and foremost, leaving it pretty bare, I went with this color scheme here, a little similar to something we had before. But I am loving that metallic color. I kept it dark with the color we have here, almost like a light tan that we have going on the I guess the tertiary. Overall looks really good. I did want to kind of course, spotlight some of the aesthetics of the skin, like the high heel deal. Looking cool. Got some tubes that go through it. The energy on the legs. Getting up, and once again, you see like where the automaton part of the skin comes in with you know thighs being you know severed and separated, like they'd be you know replaceable or something if there was a you know, some sort of damage to occur. The cool like I don't know, it's not a belt obviously because it's not doing the job of a belt, but it circulates around with the different you know power supply looking units. This deal going on here, some sort of like power supply pack or something. Dude, oh, fantastic. I love the way this looks. Almost as though it's all being held together through, like in a harness with like pulleys and strings and you know, I just super cool. Super cool. And then the energy in the wrist, like it just screams, you know, automaton, something that was created in a laboratory type. The chest piece, of course, this like energy supply deal going on in there. So good, so good. And that doesn't even speak to the helmet, just with the crazy like probe deal on the sides and you know, the pieces in the back, the tubes, the crazy energy color or energy stuff that's going on in it. Just so good. I really, really like this. I like. I when I first saw it, I was like, that looks pretty cool. And now I'm seeing it in person. I think it looks fantastic. So good. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the skin. A little early in the video for me to be like, "What do you think about it?" You know, I want to rattle through some more colors and stuff with you. I'm loving it so far. It's fantastic. I moved in. This is a little bit lighter. It did kind of lighten down the gold. I did kind of turn it a little bit more gray across the board. Um, but there are some things I wanted to do kind of between the two. We get down into these accent colors, and we have some choices. We can go a little bit darker. We can go into some of the almost like rubyish or copperish colors, so which you'll see a little bit more in a minute. The more like gold colors you can see in just a minute. I kind of wanted to find a nice like pinkish metallic. I think that would look pretty good. And you can obviously go really dark with things, but I did find a little bit of the left-hand side of the Daybreak palette. I thought looked pretty good. I did try to get into a little bit more feminine of a look. We'll see in a little bit. I was trying to incorporate maybe like I said, pinkish metallics. I was seeing some of these really dark colors, and I was starting to fall in love with those. Once again, getting into the orangish metals or the like rosy kind of metals, I thought looked really good. But a lot of potential here in just this one color scheme. If you wanted to get into the emeralds, I think there's a lot of opportunity there. The blues, there's some good opportunities I think as well, it will be a little bit more, you know, I guess, vibrant. So maybe in the darkness palette, you would kind of tone it down into a just an off blue, a deep blue. But anyways, let me kind of continue on. I'll just do a quick little rattle off here. Oh, the prime finish is a pretty good one too if you love prime colors. I personally love the prime colors, so having this was absolute must. So between the golds that you can see here, down the right hand side, you get some crazy stuff. I mentioned the orange metallics. There's some potential there, but yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Getting into my C slot, I did try to get something more edgy. I tend not to have anything too crazy edgy, and I'm sure some of you guys would like to see more of that. So I did want to incorporate something here, and I did think it looked pretty good. I wanted to go with the gold. I did try to get it a little bit closer to the red and black for a lot of the edgy, the common edge look. But overall, I think it pulls it off really well. I would tweak the energy flow colors in there. I didn't know really where to go with it. It's kind of just an off, like a greenish reddish. So maybe you could flip flop it if you. It could go all green, match some energy flow, or I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you. But anyways, I thought there was some potential there. Maybe you, and those of you who wanted the edgy look, hopefully that helps satisfy that itch. But and then going on to the D slot, this is where I was trying to get into a little bit more of a feminine look, kind of preying on the idea that it's Gyre with a big old fancy skirt and trying to do a little bit of a more feminine kind of theme. So keeping things light with the like tertiary, I guess it's technically the primary color, but and then keeping things a little bit dark, and then just kind of playing with the metallic and trying to get, like I said, a little bit more feminine. You can get into some teals or some blues. I think that blue looks really good. I think the green looks great. Maybe not necessarily in this design, but the green is a cool metallic. Obviously, any golds for the metals is nice. So anything in here I think is great for this aesthetic. But because I wanted to show you guys something that was a little bit more feminine, I tried to find more of like a pinkish metallic or like a rose metallic. There's like a silverish gray or silverish light brownish color is pretty nice. And then once again, I think it was going down the daybreak side, trying to find something that was a little bit more. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. It's all right. Down here in the corpus. Where was that? Anyways, down the daybreak side, just trying to find something a little bit more feminine. And I was, like I said, I was starting to see some of these dark metals, and I was just go crazy dark night black and white kind of looks. But anyways, and then I think it was the Pride palette where I started trickling down, and I was able to see, some of the pinks were good in here. Then I ended up seeing some of the yellows and oranges were good in here. So I don't know. I think I thumbed through enough metallics for you to be like, if I don't have the Pride palette, I'm gonna go get it because it works really good for this skin. Or if I need, if I don't have the Daybreak palette, I think it's really good for this skin. Maybe, you would find your metallics somewhere in those on those palettes. But once again, the blues here are pretty good. I was hoping to find a little bit of this does do kind of a gothic look. That's actually not bad. I could see something like that. I'm sure we're gonna see kind of a gothic I don't know, steampunky gothic, Lolita. That's the word. I don't like that word. Anyway, yeah, there's a potential there. It's cool, definitely cool. There's a lot of potential here, and I love. And once again, I've nothing but high praises for the skin. I think if you're on the fence about it, or obviously, I hope this video helped you make that decision, but I think if you like Gyre and you have any passion for like steampunk, this is it. This is it, man. I almost wish every frame had a steampunk skin. It's so cool. It's such a cool aesthetic. But I'm gonna do some randomizations. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Let me know what you think about the skin. Let me know if you whatever you want to talk about. And when it comes to the update itself, it's gonna be a few days before I really can dive into it. But I really want to do so on a stream. So I'll be working a few days, but coming up, yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna need to do some more content creation. I've just been bad about it. I just work a lot. I just can't find the time, but I'm need to make it happen. Just need to just suck it up, set some time aside, get some responsibilities done, just hang out with you guys, do some streaming, do some runs, do some fashion framing, and just hang out. But yeah, flipping through some of these, there's a few in there that I thought had a lot of potential. Could get a few tweaks here or there, but I think the randomizer, is kind of 50-50. There's some times where I see something and I go, I could absolutely work with that, and then sometimes it, leaves you with something that's a little crazy. But see, like, there's potential in these last two. This one had potential. There's a little bit of potential there. Yeah, I don't know. You could kind of go into a reddish, crazy kind of look there. There's some potential in that. It's great, and as you saw, I flipped a few of my colors just from my regular fashion frames, and they transferred beautifully. I'm really happy with it. I don't know. I think it's worth it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Sorry if I was a little bit rambly, or maybe I did a little disorganized, but it's 4 a.m. in the morning. I've been up for 24 hours, and I gotta go to bed so I can get up for work in, I don't know, 10 hours. I have a weird schedule. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Blow.